I know I'm not going to the dark side, but I got to tell you, Luke, I am your father. But there was an independent autopsy done on this Renee Good.
I know.
And
She got shot from the window of the car.
yeah, and so I'm questioning.
Why are they antagonizing them?
Well, they are.
Same with Alex Preddy. Why go show up with a gun? I
Well,
don't get it.
I know. And look, we both agree, and we all agree out there, I'm sure, that if you stayed home with your kids, this wouldn't happen.
That's right. Or just stand on the sidelines with a sign and just
Pretty.
stand there.
And that's what they want the local police to do, is keep these protesters on the sidewalk, don't block vehicles. Now they got citizens with skids, you know, the wood skids you put boxes on. They're blocking the roads, and they're checking IDs of people driving through to see if they're ICE. You kidding me?
And I blame Walsh. I blame this
Yeah, I
guy
know.
Fry. They're supposed to use the police to keep the protesters back, and they're not doing it. They said they're not going to supply police to try to protect the ICE
Yeah.
law enforcement.
So
To me, that's sort of like an insurrection, if you ask me. I mean, you got the federal government doing a procedure trying to arrest these people, and these people are getting in the way, and the governor and the mayor is not doing anything to keep these people back. They're telling the police, don't help the ICE people. Don't do it.
well, that's the thing. They're specifically saying that. And
They should be impeached.
if they just hand these guys over when they're coming out of prison after they serve their term and they're illegal, if they just hand them over like they did with Obama, you won't see this. And no matter what, we talked about it last week. They're getting paid. There was video of buses pulling in, letting people off. They're bussing them in from different cities. They have no idea what's going on. They're just there to make trouble.
And
That's
this
bottom line.
And what you're saying, getting paid, this Neville Roy Singham,
Yeah, I know.
it's all being tied back to him.
Watch last week's episode.
What is a 501? What is that? They said it's the money's getting funneled through a 501 accounts.
I don't know.
Something to do with charities and things like that.
Oh, well, maybe that's what a charity account is. Yeah. But this Renee Good autopsy does show that after the car was past her, he was still shooting. Now, I know in the moment you're just pulling the trigger or whatever, but she got hit. They're saying 4 times. A graze. She got hit in the left forearm, the right chest, without piercing any major organs, by the way. And then the fatal shot was hitting the temple and came out through the side window. Shot. Now,
these 2 people would be alive if the governor and the mayor did their job, telling the police, their local police, to hold the protesters back. These people would still be alive.
I don't doubt that. But this Preddy guy, we found out 2 weeks prior he was kicking out lights on the cop car. Come on. I can't do that. I can kick out a light. I'd still be in prison.
Yeah.
So this autopsy is going to kind of lean towards, did the cop overreact? It's hard in that situation. What's he going to do? But they called it a homicide. Now, here's something interesting. I think I got it right here. I'm not going to look for it for 7 minutes, like I did last time. So, a homicide. The definition of homicide is that one human being killed another human being.
Correct.
So it wasn't a tiger that killed. You know what I mean?
Right. I know.
All right. It's more of a neutral. This is why they did this too. It's more of a neutral legal term that encompasses both lawful and unlawful acts. Murder or manslaughter, they're unlawful actions. When they say homicide, it's kind of an open to what kind of homicide it is, or how they're going to charge him, or if they're going to charge him at all. So I just looked up that definition because homicide doesn't necessarily mean he's guilty. It means one person killed another person.
Right.
So we're going to see what happens, and this whole world is spinning out of control.
Yeah, it is.
That was from medical. Now, the official report still hasn't been, people got a hold of it, of course, but the official report has not been out. But that's what they found so far. She had 4 wounds, including a graze wound. Now, don't know if that came from the same gun or the graze came from a different guy. I don't know.